All right, happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to our March adoption event with cdck. I'm Vivian and I'm a volunteer. Before we meet some of our wonderful foster dogs, let me give you some of our background. So, City Dogs, a City Kitty Rescues, is based out of Washington, D.C., is a nonprofit that rescues animals in overcrowded rural shelters. We have no physical shelter, so all adoptable pets are in foster homes. So far, we've rescued over 10,000 animals since 2011, and you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at City Dogs Rescue, as well as our website, citydogsrescuedc.org. You can donate, see fundraisers, inquire about dogs, find foster and volunteer opportunities, and more. And again, that's citydogsrescuedc.org. Today, I'm joined by some wonderful fosters and their foster pups looking for their forever home. To everyone watching, feel free to throw your questions in the chat of the live stream as well. And let's get started. So, first up, we have Sabber slash Sawyer, who is being fostered by Dave. He is a male hound mix. He is 1 year old, 3 months, and 56 pounds from Alabama. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about Saber?
Sure. Yeah. So his legal name is Sabber, according to City Dogs, but I call him Sawyer, and he answers to that name. He is a sweetheart. He's 15 months old. He's a big puppy, 56 pounds. Very gentle. He is. I've made the mistake of finding his favorite treats, so he's really super interested in the treats, right? But he is he's a transplant. He came from Alabama about a month ago. We're right here. I live in DuPont Circle, and so he was dropped right in the middle of the city, and he was kind of terrified of the city when he first started. He's kind of claiming his own area now. He walks very proudly. He loves every single dog he comes across, and every single person he comes across. He's very very friendly, very social. Um, Now that he's getting a little bit more confident, he's getting a little more puppy, so he does choose some things. But he's good being crated when he's left alone. He doesn't have separation anxiety. Still gets a little bit of anxiety walking out in with noises in the city and stuff like that. But he actually gets a lot of confidence anytime he's with another. The first couple of weeks I had him, I actually would just hitch a ride with another dog walking. I'd be like, "Can we walk with you?" And the moment he's walking with a dog, even if he's never met that dog before, he's very confident and gains a lot of interact. From the interaction with other dogs, he gains a lot of confidence.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. How does he like to spend his time with you?
He's very low key. Today is his very last day on medication for heartworm. So he wasn't able to get really excited for the last month or so. But he's actually a pretty chill guy. Hey, bub, come here. Hold on. Here. Oh, yeah. Oh, good boy. He likes to he basically kind of lays around. He is an expert cuddler. He loves to cuddle. But I work from home, and so he spends most of his time playing with his toys. And if he had like another dog to live with, then he would probably be pretty thrilled with that too, because he really loves to play. But he's very relaxed.
Yeah, good to know. What are some of Saber's different ways how his exercise needs are met, whether that's walks, mental stimulation, play dates? Could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Sure. So yeah, like I said, he's very social. So he really really enjoys spending time with other dogs. I took him to a dog park yesterday, and he was the belle of the ball. He absolutely loved being around the other dogs. He likes toys. He didn't seem very treat oriented when I first got him, but as you can tell, that has changed in the last month. He but he just he basically he likes to know what's going on, likes to pay attention to the area, and yeah, he's we like I said, he's been on heartworm medication, so he couldn't really get too much of a raised heartbeat for the last month or so, but so he hasn't gotten a whole bunch of high exercise, he is definitely he's got energy in him that he would like to expend.
Yeah, good to know. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us?
I would say, I mean, like, so he gets a little nervous in the city right now, but he really responds well to affection. He's a very, very social, very affectionate boy, and he's probably of all the fosters I've ever had, he's probably the gentlest of all the dogs. Even though he's really big with 56, big to me, 56 pounds, and young, but he is so sweet and doesn't you know he his bite is very gentle, or not bite, but you know what I mean. When he holds on to you, he's very, very gentle. He loves to kiss. He loves to just give affection and receive affection.
All right, that's good to know. Thank you so much to the both of you. You can find more information about Sabber at cdck.cc/Sabber. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, and up next we have Cosmos. So Cosmos is being fostered by Megan. So by Mallory. Cosmos is being fostered by Mallory. Cosmos is a male Labrador Retriever and Boxer mix. He is 2 years old and 1 month old. He is 49.4 pounds from North Carolina. Mallory, can you tell us a little bit about Cosmos?
Yes, and I'm going to try and keep the camera on, but he is moving around and chewing on this toy. So, everybody, okay. So Cosmo is a very sweet and affectionate boy. He loves to cuddle and will lay all over you if you let him. When I get home from work, he loves to put both of his paws on my shoulder and try and nibble on my nose and my ears, to give you kisses, which I think is adorable. He is energetic and playful, but I wouldn't call him high energy. Just for perspective, I have an Australian cattle dog who is a psychopath. So I'm used to high energy dogs, and I would not consider him that, although he is very energetic. He does seem to have more like puppy energy right now. He always wants to play with other dogs. He loves playing with toys, as you can see. And he loves to kind of just explore around the house. He's really, really curious. But he gets worn out pretty easily. We actually just woke up from a nap. So he passes out a lot. He's pretty good at entertaining himself, and will chew on a ball or like a plush toy for a while. He's also pretty funny, pretty goofy. For example, he knows that he can't have shoes, obviously, but he loves to just pick one up and bring it to me or my fiance, like wagging his tail. And then as soon as we tell him to drop it, he does, but it's like a game. He knows he's not supposed to, and he just, I guess, likes to see our reaction. Um, sorry, let me go. He is a really happy dog. He's like always wagging his tail. He definitely brightens my day, and I look forward to coming home and getting to see him.
Yeah, he looks like the cutest thing. Um, how does Cosmos behave around other cats or dogs?
Yeah, so I have two dogs. He gets along with dogs really well. He he goes to daycare most days, and I get a report card every day. And it's always like he was the belle of the ball. He played with all the dogs. He brightened our rainy day up. So he loves other dogs. I don't know about cats, although when I got him, they said he was good with cats. So I think when he was in North Carolina, he may have been with someone who had cats.
Gotcha, good to know. And what type of forever home do you think would be a good fit for him?
Yeah, so a family with kids, a couple, anyone really. He's not the kind of dog that's just gonna lay around the house and like be around. He definitely needs like adequate stimulation and lots of attention and affection. But he's a great boy. he does need someone, I think, that will be patient with him and understand that he's still learning. He is potty trained, he's crate trained, he knows basic commands. But like I said earlier, he does still have that puppy energy. Like when we feed him, he gets super excited and just starts jumping around. Um, it's really sweet. Actually, we've been trying to get him to sit for his food, which he does, but he has so much energy that he's just kind of wiggling around and he's trying so hard to sit and wait on his food, but he does just have so much excitement and energy for dinner time. Um, he, like I said earlier, he likes to nibble on nose and ears, but he can be a little over eager and like catch you with a tooth. So he loves children, but he would need to be taught to be gentle with them. But he is a really quick learner and he's super eager to please. So training him has not been an issue. He's definitely learned a lot while he's been here. Yeah, I I think that's all I got.
Awesome. Okay. And any other things you want to say? Any last remarks?
Um, yeah, so I would just say if someone does adopt him, when he first got here, he had a few accidents. But as soon as he learned how to ask to go out in our house, he hasn't had an accident since. So just anyone who gets him, he needs a little time to get used to things. But he really is a special guy. I think if my grumpy 10-year-old boxer didn't dislike him, I would have foster failed already. So yeah, he he deserves the best, most loving family.
Perfect. Thank you so much to both of you.
Yeah, no
You can
problem.
find more about Cosmos at cdck.cc/cosmos. Thank you guys. All right, up next we have Dexter. Dexter is being fostered by Jim. Dexter is a male blackmouth cur mix. He is 3 years old and 58 pounds from Alabama. Um, Jim, can you tell us a little bit about Dexter?
Sure. This is our foster animal right here. She's available to anyone who. Hi, this is Dexter. This Dexter is also available for adoption. Dexter is about 2 years old, is about between 2 and 3, is about 60 pounds, and comes to us from Alabama. Let's see some fun facts. I don't think, I have literally never heard him bark. I think he knows how to bark. I think he has vocal cords, but he's extremely quiet. He is very calm and gentle, as you can see with our 7-year-old here. Has been very trustworthy. I haven't had any worries at all about.
He's not trustworthy.
What do you mean? With you, he's not gonna bite you. He's not gonna mess with you. He's not gonna jump on you. If we leave him, yeah, he does have some separation anxiety. We've learned he's bonded to us, and so he's having a little bit of a hard time when we leave, and we're getting some training on that. See if we can help him be a little bit more calm when we leave. But is otherwise, hang on.
Gain some input from
Mhm.
the kid in the family. As you can see,
Yeah.
he really loves human affection.
Yeah, he's bonded. He is pretty relaxed.
Oh my God.
Right now, he's pretty excited because we're down on the floor with him, giving him a lot of affection. But I work from home, and he sits and chills over in the corner, sleeping most all the day. And take him out for a walk or two, and he seems to be in good shape.
He'll run with you.
Yeah, he'll run with me. Won't go more than a mile or two, but before he starts kind of dragging a little bit. But so does not seem like a super high energy dude. We're still learning more about him. We've had about 2 months, but we're still learning more about him. And doesn't seem to have any problems with biting or nipping or barking. Seems to be very friendly with other dogs. I think he'd do well socialized with a more confident dog, but he is himself grown in confidence quite a bit.
He doesn't shed too much.
No, actually, surprising.
Yeah, he's pretty good on the shedding.
Yeah.
He's beautiful. If he wasn't so big, we would have kept him.
Good to know. I see that he's getting along really well with your daughter. How does he get along well with other kids as well?
Yeah, seems to do very well with kids.
Yeah.
It hasn't been an issue of my daughter being part of the tribe and other kids not being part of the tribe. It's been good.
Awesome. And you said that he gets along well with dogs too. Like, does he want to play with them? Or is he just slightly intrigued?
He is increasingly wants to play with other dogs. We don't have another dog. We don't have another pet. We've got a neighbor who we go on walks with, and as he is coming out of his shell, he was super scared when we first got him, like a lot of rescues, I suspect. And as he is coming out of his shell, he's much more game to talk and hang out with dogs.
Awesome. Good to know. What is Dexter like in your house?
He is chilling in the corner right now, just relaxing. Has not had a problem. So I'm sorry, I should start with like the most important stuff. He's house trained, crate trained, does not seem to know commands. He'll come to me, but doesn't seem to know much else, and not totally clear he knows his name. We're working on that a little bit. But has been trustworthy in the house for a while now. So he mostly gets some free reign, except for our daughter's toys, which he sometimes thinks are his.
He doesn't have the puppy energy either.
Yeah.
He's kind of past that, which is nice.
It's good to know. And is there anything else you guys like to share with us about Dexter?
No.
No, I think we're good. He'd be a great family pet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much to all of you and Dexter. You can find more information about Dexter on his website at cdck.cc/Dexter. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
All right. And next up, we have Precious. Precious is being fostered by Rohit. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Precious is a female husky. She is 1 year old and 1 month and 42 pounds from West Virginia. Can you tell us a little bit about Precious, please?
All right. So this is Precious. I just took her out for a long walk, so she's just kind of knocked out right now. I don't know if you can see, but she also has two different colored eyes, which is like a very cool feature about her. She's very, very sweet, very, very gentle. She's settled in really fast. I've had her for um, a little over 3 weeks now, and within like 2 days, she was already familiar with her routine. She knows when her walks are. She knows when she's getting her food, and she really like enjoys that. We have this ritual now where in the evenings I'll just be like sitting on the couch watching TV, and she'll be right here on my lap with me. So uh, yeah, she's really good, very very well behaved, very obedient, and really really calm, really affectionate, and yeah, no, it's been going great for her.
Yeah, good to know. How does she behave well with other dogs or cats if she's ever been around them?
So she's never interacted, or I've never seen her interact with any cats, so don't know about that. But she absolutely loves meeting other dogs. On her walks, she will try to like pull towards every single dog, either to play with them or even just to say hi. So she's been enjoying meeting all sorts of dogs on her walks. I like taking her to Meridian Hill Park because that's pretty close to where I live, and there's always a lot of dogs there who she loves to meet and just play with. And then recently, I also started taking her to a few dog parks where I can just like leave her off leash, and she's really enjoying that too. And yeah, gets along great with other dogs. Very very friendly and very very energetic and playful. So she likes dogs who can like kind of match her energy.
Perfect. Thank you for letting me know. And I was just told also that apparently she has had contact with cats at the shelter and she did well with them. So just in case you ever come across cats, she will
Cool.
do well with them. And
Good
to
to know.
anyone else listening as well. What is Precious like on walks? So how far does she like to go? Does she sniff a lot? Does she like to meet other people as well in addition to dogs?
Yeah. So her home personality and like walk personality is like pretty different. She is very very relaxed and chill at home. But she absolutely loves going on walks. She's like as soon as I pick up her leash, she's already jumping on like jumping and trying to get out the door. So she does tend to pull a little bit, especially if she spots a squirrel or some dog that she wants to meet. She's only 40 pounds, but she is pretty strong. I'll give her that. But she absolutely loves walks. I like taking her on longer walks, especially in the mornings and evenings. She gets a good hour on each walk. That's just because she's just very energetic, and I like giving her some kind of outlet to get that energy out. Um, and then yeah, I also just take her to meet a lot of dogs on her walks as well, just so she can get some more energy out playing with other dogs. So yeah.
Awesome. And is there anything else you'd like to share with us about Precious?
Uh, yeah, she's just like a very, very good dog. I mean, I'll be terribly sad when she goes away, but anyone who gets her will be like so lucky to have her. She's a very, very loving dog, and she has so much love to give, and she deserves a home that can give her that as well.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you to the both of you. You can find more information about Precious at cdck.cc/precious. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right. And next up, we have Rocky. Rocky is being fostered by Tucker. And Rocky is a male yellow Labrador retriever. He is 2 years old and 2 months. He is 50 pounds and is from North Carolina. And Tucker, can you tell us about Rocky?
Yeah, so this is Rocky. He is an incredibly sweet boy. We've had him for about a month. He loves everyone and everything he comes into contact with. When we're out on walks, he'll say hi to everyone and sit for pets. He's very, very cute, very food motivated. See, sometimes he's a snuggle bug like right now, but we have a yellow lab, and a lot of the day they'll play together um, until he tires himself out. What else would you say, Sam?
Super sweet, super smart, and inquisitive, but not in a problematic way most of the time. He just wants to sort of follow you around and see what you're doing, and help. Uh, he is, I think, will be highly trainable. We haven't taken that time, but we taught him sit on the first day, and he does it consistently. And we told him not to go to the bedroom on the first day, and he hasn't tried it since, which has been really awesome.
Awesome. Well, he sounds great so far.
Yes, he is
What
so
what is he
nice.
like in your house or apartment?
He's I guess like he has like two modes. One like this when he's kind of lazy, just hanging out, relaxing, and then the other mode is playing with our dog. So he always loves being around people or other dogs. And oh yeah, what you looking at? And otherwise, just kind of snoozing. Always wants to be around you, but does well. Doesn't have separation anxiety. Crate trained. He's getting much better, but still working on kind of like the house training. He's not very good at regulating himself when he's drinking water, so we've learned to give him some and then take the water away. But he is getting much better.
Yeah, we think he probably had been maybe an outside dog before he came in. He kept running into glass doors when he was in here, and didn't really understand the house, but very quickly adapted. The first couple of days, he wanted to explore every single nook, but now he knows where he's supposed to be, and he's happy to be in the crate when he needs to be, um, which has been great.
Awesome. And when is Rocky the happiest?
So we take him, we live across from a dog park, and so we'll take him to run out energy. And he just thrives there. He gets along with all of the dogs, and the people there. I think he'll do really well in a home where you can kind of like take him out for some, at least 30 minutes of exercise, because he can get a little rowdy in the house otherwise. But then when he has that, he's super sweet and just loves being out, sniffing everything, meeting anyone that will give him pets.
All right, perfect. And is there anything else you guys would like to share with us about Rocky?
No, he's super sweet. We'd probably foster fail if we had a little bit more space in the condo, but he's awesome, and I think he would make a super super great pet for anyone. Oh, I'm good. Who is looking for a little love?
Awesome. Well, thank you to the both of you guys, and thank you to Rocky, of course. You can find more about him at cdck.cc/Rocky. Thank you guys. All right, and up next we have Stella. Stella is being fostered by Kate. Stella is a female Labrador Retriever mix. She is 1 year old and 7 months. She is 53 pounds from North Carolina. Kate, could you tell us a little bit about Stella?
Yes. So first off, Stella's never scared of anything, but I think she's a little unnerved by why people are talking from my laptop, and so she's now partially tucked under my bed with a bone. So I know she's not highly visible, but as I get closer, she gets she gets further away, further into the bed. Never been scared of anything, but she doesn't want to be very close to my laptop. Okay, so Stella, yeah, generally not scared of anything. She is a lab mix and very lab-like of temperament. So every human is a friend she just hasn't met yet. She's full of eye contact. She loves being with her people, super affectionate, wiggly, snuggly. She also is very snory. It's like a little flappy in the back of her throat or something. So she makes excellent snoring sounds, sometimes when awake too. But she's an active girl. She likes to play fetch. She likes other dogs. We're working on not getting too excited about other dogs on walks. But yeah, real sweet, good house manners, all around, good puppo. Stella. And I've had her 2 weeks.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So far in those 2 weeks, what can you tell about her demeanor or behavior that you've witnessed from her?
Yeah, I mean, she's probably pretty close to a year. So, she's got some adolescent impulse control to work on, but that's standard stuff. Stella. But yeah, just real sweet and playful and connected to her humans and not a fearful dog. We have no major behavioral things we're working on, just working on like setting an expectation that we don't say hi to every dog on walks. But that's all that we're working on is some leash stuff, some pulling, but pretty standard.
Good to know. And what does Stella like to do in a day, or how does she just like to spend her time?
So we usually I live in a suburban area and we usually do about an hour of a walk in the morning. A lot of that's working walk because we're working on some leash work. But she's happy to go out and walk and she'll sniff a little bit here and there, but she's a pretty peppy mover. And then she naps. She usually takes I put her in her crate for like a 4-hour nap after that, which is nice. And she loves some fetch in the afternoon or walking with a friend, a dog friend. Yeah, and then I have 2 teenagers, so she's happy when everybody comes home and the house gets more active and she wants to be everywhere that the people are. And then she likes snuggling up in bed in the evening, snuggling with the humans, doing some snoring, and then she goes to bed in her crate. Can you come out here, lady? Come here. There she is.
Oh, what a
She's
baby.
going back.
Oh, she's crawling
She
away.
does not hide under my bed. I think it's because I'm on the floor. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna go under the bed. Stella, you're a black dog. You got to get out of there, lady.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share with us about Stella?
Nope, real sweet. She's got a really nice soft coat. I don't know, some people care about that a lot. And some very nice squishy skin. So all around very nice to touch. Yeah. It's never hidden under my bed before. But yeah, happy, she keeps herself busy. She's very playful and she will go on and off of the bed with her ball and then throw her bone and then throw this and then throw that. So she's good at amusing herself. And we've had a house cat. She's running away from me. My mom came by and she was very excited that she came. And just a really lovely dog, really sweet temperament.
Yeah, she seems so silly.
Yes, this is different behavior than usual.
All right. Well, thank you both so much. You can find more information about Stella at cdck.cc/Stella. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
All right. And last but not least, we have Tilly. Tilly is being fostered by Leah. Tilly is a female hound mix. She is 1 year old and 5 months and 54.4 pounds from Virginia. And Leah, can you tell us a little bit about Tilly?
Hi, y'all. This is Tilly. Um, as far as her personality, Tilly's just a sweetie. Let me see if I can put you guys in the middle for her. But she's just a sweetie. She's like a little princess, and she is quiet and sweet, and she's not reactive at all. Like she actually seems bored when it comes to other dogs. And we take her to the dog park all the time, and she really enjoys just running around by herself and sniffing, and occasionally sniffing another dog. Um, she will just sleep. While I'm studying. I'm in law school right now, so she's been a really great study buddy. And we've had people over for dinner, and she'll just like put herself down for a nap. Um, she's great with other dogs. And she's been with us for about almost 2 weeks.
Awesome. And what is Tilly like in your house or apartment?
Um, just sleepy. She's sleepy. And we've been working on training, so she knows how to sit, she knows how to come, she knows how to we're working on stay. And she is she's house trained. Yeah. She's when I leave the apartment, we keep her out and about, so she just likes to sleep on the bed, and we did she's fine in the crate, but like I trust her so much, and she doesn't bite on anything that she's not supposed to. She's like really eepy right now. uh she does not chew on anything that she's not supposed to chew on, so I don't have to worry about her at all. And she just enjoys sleeping on her dog bed while I'm gone. And then when I come back to the apartment, it's like she barely notices that I've arrived. And then I come around the corner and I say hello, and then she just picks up her head and wags her tail. So she's very low energy, but good vibes, ready to spend some quality time with you, but will do a little trot around the dog park, um, if that describes her.
Awesome. Good to know. And what type of forever home do you think would be a good fit for Tilly?
Um, she would be great with like, you want to fill in?
Yeah, I'd say she'd honestly be really good with anyone because as Leah had mentioned, she is very low energy, but she loves going on long walks as well. The fosters before us would take her hiking and on runs. So she can be really good. Like if you want to go out, run, go on hikes, she's really good at adapting to whatever you really want to do.
Yeah, whatever your energy level is, I'm sure she'd be down to at least try it out, you know? Um, But yeah, she's just a sweetie, and she's so lovable, and she's quiet as a mouse, like the most quiet dog. And the only time I've ever heard her voice is when she is on a walk with us and the ambulance goes by, and then she howls, and she has a great singing voice.
Right, she sounds like the greatest dog ever.
Yeah, she's just a look at this face.
I know. She is just so calm right now, and oh, she looks so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, she does get in a playful mood every once in a while, and she'll give you like a little nibble, but like most
Yeah,
of the time, she's just like low key.
sweetheart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with us about Tilly?
I hope that you meet her because she deserves a really loving home, and she just like would get along with just about anyone, and she would be great in a house with a dog, no dog. If you live alone, she'd be great with you because she's very patient when you're not around, but she loves people. So if you're interested in Tilly, you should definitely come say hi.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. If you want to see more information about Tilly, you can go on cdck.cc/Tilly. Thank you guys. All right, and that's the end of the event. Thank you so much to our amazing fosters and pups and everyone who took time out of their evening to join in on this live stream. If you're interested in any of these dogs or wonderful other adoptable dogs, please visit our website, citydogsrescuedc.org. We're also always looking for more fosters. And if you can't adopt right now, you can still spread the word about these cuties. And also, if you want to volunteer as well, you can also find all of that on